can the police order you to roll down your window? Now, in these videos, you see people saying, the officer saying, hey, please roll down your window, and they're like, nope, I can hear you just fine, or they just slap up the flyer and they refuse to talk. Nowhere in Virginia law does it say you have to roll down your window. It does say that you have to carry with you your license and registration, and if an officer asks you for it, you have to show them your license and registration. However, the problem is that an officer, for pretty much any reason, can ask you to exit your vehicle. There's a Supreme Court case where an officer was in the habit of, every time he did a traffic stop, he would pull the person out of the car and he would perform the stop outside the vehicle with the person there standing on the side of the road. And that was just his habit. He did that with every single driver on every single stop. And his justification for doing so was that he felt it was safer, because he could see what the people were doing and where their hands were. So the officer was pretty much pulling every single person out of their car, regardless of what they did, with no justification other than he felt it was safer for him. The Supreme Court of the United States said that was okay, that an officer could do that. And so here in Virginia, we have no laws that preempt that Supreme Court ruling. So if an officer wants to pull you out of the car for pretty much any reason, whether it's his own personal safety, or he wants to be able to smell you, or he wants to be able to tell whether you've been drinking, or he can't hear you well enough, he can pull you out of the car. And it seems to me that there isn't any clear law saying he can't do that. So if you want to not lower your window, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to slip flyers and registration cards and licenses through a crack in the window, or press them up against the glass, that's fine. But if the officer in turn wants to pull you out of the car and do the rest of the stop with you standing on the side of the road, it seems that he's able to do that too.